Hello everyone, this is LIVESTREAM Gaming and we're here for part 27 of our return to Final Fantasy 11 Vanadiel, and yeah, we've got a lot on tonight. We are going to try and unlock Sky. We are going to try and hit level 75. Well, no, we're definitely going to unlock 75. That's going to happen. Straight off the bat though, I just want to say I've had a few questions asking if I have a Discord server. I have just made one in the last couple of days. I am brand new to Discord. Well, setting it up. I'm not new to Discord, but I've never had a channel before or a server before. The link is in the description for this video. If you want to join the community, come along, hang out, talk about all sorts. It is a rough start, so we'll get there. It'll be fine. But yeah, so tonight we've got a lot on. So I think we're going to pick up where we left off in the last episode, which was, of course, Sky. Our missions through Sky. So we are going to continue on with our magic pot fight. So we need to head back to the quicksand caves, unfortunately. I should probably get my Altepa ring on. So we are going to head back to the quicksand caves. And then we're just going to hopefully win, because I know that fight is a tricky one. It is still tricky at 75, and we are level 75. We are getting to that point with our new character where content is becoming harder. We know earlier on it was all very easy. The trusts basically dealt with everything. Things are getting trickier, but that's okay. We like a challenge. We don't want to just walk in and win everything 1 out of 1, right? Or maybe you do. Maybe you thought, I want an easy game to play. Well, you picked the wrong game, buddy. Right. Come on, let me move. Yeah, this probably is the quickest way. There is no warp down. I've not got the geo font thing that lets you teleport. So we're just gonna hoof it for a bit, I'm afraid. But that's okay. We can hoof it for a little bit. So we're gonna look up Rise of the Zillart missions. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I put up randomly. I noticed that there was a level 99 besieged fight preparing. So I logged on to my main character, my old school one from 2008, which is a lot more up to date. And I went and done a besieged fight to check it out to see what it was like at level 99. It definitely didn't have the sense of this is a massive war going on like old besieged used to do, but it's moderately, like, the rewards are very slim. You don't seem to really get much for it, whereas back in the day at 75 you got a lot of Imperial standing, you got a lot of experience points. It was a really useful thing to do. I don't think they've done a very good job at increasing the rewards for the content for like modern day stuff. I wouldn't say it was laggy, but I think the server lag in general, like almost no other players popped up, which I kind of get. They maybe did it so it doesn't lag as much, but not seeing other players running around killing mobs, helping out the town and the city like you're doing, it seemed to take something away from it, I think. But hey ho, the video's there, you can check it out, see what you think. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I just expected a bit more. I don't know. But yes, it was fun being able to do Besieged again, because it is a pointless piece of content these days. So it was nice that they updated it. even though they probably could have done a little bit more with it. So we are also we are gonna try and unlock Blue Mage today. I know I've been saying we're gonna do that for quite a while, and we're finally gonna do it. Hopefully, I've not actually looked at it. I know it used to have a Japanese midnight wait. I really don't think it does anymore. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we'll get it done pretty quick. I think we will be fine. Still a fair bit of walking to go. These zones are pretty big. Not too bad. Not too far. We will hit level 75. Definitely be hitting 75. We will then have to look into what the next level cap is. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think it's something simple like use merits, which we've not unlocked yet. We'll need to unlock that when we hit 75. Merits are easy to get though. That's not a problem for us. But tonight is the night. In fact, I'll add this to the list of things to do today. Dynamis. We're going to go into Dynamis tonight, and we're going to see how it goes at level 75. As I say, I know we're not well geared, but we've got trust. So we can maybe do the lower level stuff. Give you guys an idea of what it's like. Even if we're not going to be there for the full time, you get up to 2 hours in the zone. We're not going to be doing that. We can go in for like 15-20 minutes though, see how it goes. See what you guys think of the change. If you used to play Final Fantasy XI and are returning and you're not aware of the changes, you're in for a big surprise. Because Dynamis is very different to what it used to be. Although they did re-release Dynamis, called Dynamis Divergence, level 99 content, and that is very much the same as what old Dynamis used to be. You have your statues, they spawn mobs, you kill everything, you got to kill NMs to pop the boss, blah 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 blah, with extra stuff in there as well. Right, let's see if we can remember where we're going here. It's pretty much, for the most part, the same run as what we did before. I wonder if I should have used... Because I've not actually traded in the King of Hearts trust yet. I should have done that because I think he's a red mage. And he would have been good. He might have been able to silence this mob. Too late now. Let's get the jigs going, because I believe we do aggro down here. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Oh, we've not got a map. Not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna be wasting. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Right, we're on Mithra and the Crystal. So we come in here. No. It's not that one. I thought we went west. Right, blah 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 blah. Head for the secret engine, the mission, blah blah blah. Inside of map 5, which I believe is the one we're on, go to K8 and go through the pressure door. Yeah, it's this one. I thought we went through that first one and then went west, but it's not. You go west from the get-go. This will lead you to map 6. On map 6, head for G8. I'll turn another pressure plate. Okay. I gotcha. Hey, Ianto. Is it Ianto or Lanto? That's an I. That's a capital I. Ianto. How we doing, man? How we doing? Are we enjoying ourselves? Ianto. Yeah, it's a capital I in front of that word. I can English. Right, so through here, let's drop in Viz here. In fact, let's hit this lizard and get some buffs up before we do anything. Juggling Final Fantasy 14 and watching me play. Well, that's awesome to hear. How's 14 going, man? Where are you? What point? Like, are you kind of end game? I've not played 14 in a long time. I've mentioned it a few times on this series, and I don't have high praises for Final Fantasy 14. It does some cool things, but overall I'm not overly taken by the game. I used to be, but not anymore. I did enjoy playing Dark Knight though. Dark Knight was a lot of fun. Right, we should probably get Sneak back up here. Right, so it's just through here. There should be a hole in the floor that we will just drop down, and the NM will be there. So there should be a question mark against that pillar. Trusts. Okay, let's get rid of that before anything. Easy prey, right? Mount farming with friends on the latest extremes. Jeez, you're powering through then. So have you done the Final Fantasy 11 raid, the new one? I've seen lots of videos for that. It looks really cool. I got Dawn Trail and I maybe got like about halfway through, and then I couldn't be dealing with the I could be dealing with the fetch quests, like the pointless quests back and forth. Go to A, go to B. Okay, go back to A. Now go to C. So you're going to go back to B again and then to A. And I couldn't be dealing with that. Could not be dealing with it. So we're going to fight this NM here and hope to the Lord we do not die. Sleep 2. No. Oh, God. This is not good. Please do not use a high level spell on me. Okay. Right, go trusts. Go. Go. Why did we not... Ooh, this is... Should I use Asper Samba? Let's use Asper Samba. Oh, wrong weapon skill. I meant to use Shark Bite. Whoopsie. This is going okay so far. This is not going terrible. It is a shame about Final Fantasy 14 because I do enjoy it from time to time. But for me, it's mostly a single player game. It's been a long time since I had a group of friends or just a group in general to do content with. And for me, that game really needs a nice little group of like 6 friends to be enjoyable. When you're kind of powering through just trying to do pickup groups for everything, it's not so big. Not so fun, rather, not so big, what we're talking about. Okay, that magic pot was easy. Yeah, definitely. The content and the people are definitely a big thing for that. It's not something you can just log on every day and play for fun. on your own. You need to have that enjoyment factor with friends and stuff. Right, let's get rid of gravity. Let's warp out of here. And that, guys, marks the last fight before we can get to Sky. So we've got a few cutscenes to do. And then we're heading to Ruan Gardens. One of my favourite zones. I feel it's a zone we're going to spend a lot of time in. I'm not sure how much it's going to be for like EXPing in. The mobs are about an even level with me-ish. Yeah, Ruan Gardens looks really good in that. Like, I would like to play Final Fantasy XIV again just to do that raid, but I know there's so much I need to do. Well, I assume there's so much to do. Like, I don't know if you need to finish Dawn Trail before you can do it or not. I imagine you probably do. Right, blah blah blah. Return to Rabaul and speak to Mario. Mario? Mario? It's a me, Mario. And she will give us the cerulean crystal. Yeah, there's so much to this game. Like, I've spoken in previous episodes about how I can't imagine how hard this game would be without a Wikipedia page. Like, some of the missions are just so obscure. The hints so obscure. Some of the missions don't even tell you where to go. And one of my pet hates, actually, I've mentioned before, is in a cutscene it'll say, I think there's one with Lion, and she says, oh, we'll meet you at the crag at either Hall of Dem or Mia. And that's it. That's the last piece of dialogue in the cutscene. But that's not what you have to do for the mission. You have to go somewhere completely different and talk to some random NPC to continue the mission. And it's just like, how did people work that out? That makes no sense whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this guy was... We ran into someone else with one of these the other day. And I was hoping that someone could explain to me why this polearm is being used, because nothing here strikes me as holy smokes awesome. I think there's maybe something I'm missing there. 2004. Jeez, man. I didn't start till 2008. I was a newcomer. Where am I going? Is there a survival book here? Yeah, so I tried... So my friend, who played as a character called Zetoni on Ragnarok server, tried to get me into this in like the mid-2000s. So in about 2005, I had a free trial of it. I played it for like a month. And at that point, like, I had no money of my own at that point. No card, nothing. So I couldn't continue playing it, which kind of sucked. But, hey ho, that's how it goes. And then 2008, I played Final Fantasy 12 for a bit. I was like, oh, I'm going to try play Final Fantasy 12 again. And then I was like, you know what? This battle system reminds me somewhat of Final Fantasy 11, where the mobs are on the world. It's not random encounters. And I was like, you know what? I want to try Final Fantasy 11 again. And that was it. That was me hooked since 2008. Please tell me I've got... Oh, okay, that's at least a little bit quicker. Oh no, wait, I can just warp there using my Unity. What am I doing? How many hours have I been using these Unity warp guys? I'm not running up to Romeve like a peasant. I'm gonna warp. If these things load. Come on. So yeah, I think it also would have been a lot of fun trying to work stuff out without a Wikipedia. There would be levels of frustration, but I do think it'd be quite fun actually working with a community. You're all posting your notes online, being like, I found this, you need to do this, everyone's helping, everyone's adding stuff in. Kind of building their own Wikipedia before the Wikipedia page existed. Whereas in Final Fantasy 14, it's just, here's a map, go right to this point, this exact point on this map is where you need to go. I think there's a lot less adventure in it. Which I also kind of feel about 11 now. Like modern day 11. Just because you can teleport everywhere. It's just so quick and easy. Whereas Final Fantasy 14, even when you start the game, you just... Like, I remember going into the Black Shroud. You come out of Gardania... You go into the Black Shroud, and then there's what? A bunch of Aetherites you can just attune to. And that's it, you don't have to run around anymore. But this, nah. You better like walking. And I'll tell you, it took me a good week to figure out there was an auto run button. Right, head to the Hall of the Gods and check the gate again for a cutscene. Yeah, I ran everywhere with my finger down on the W key. Until I figured out about a week later you could hold R or press R and W and you would just auto run. I had a sore finger. I'm not big on 11 with controller. I can play like a DD job. Like I can jump on Dragoon and I can play with a controller no bother. You throw me on like Paladin. No, like I feel I need more control with the two hands on a keyboard. Controller does not do it for me for some jobs. Even Thief I find a little trickier. And I just can't comprehend how anybody can play White Mage with a controller. Especially in Final Fantasy 14. I cannot wrap my head around that. Like, how do you target other players so quickly? It just blows my mind how someone can play White Mage with a controller. I like to stick to my simple frontline jobs where I just have to hit things with a stick. Or a sword, or, you know, something nice and easy. Oh, the music. I'm turning it up. Turning it up. How's the audio for you guys? Seems okay. 40%, that's fine. Yeah, like I feel like you'd need mouse and keyboard for a White Mage. Look, as I said before, look at her with her arms stretched out, welcoming you to the gates. If any of you are Warhammer fans, that statue's got a very sanguineous feel to it. I am your angel. I am welcoming you with open arms. Here we go. The long-awaited sky access. Oh baby, sky access. Unfortunately, we have a lot to do before we get sea access. We have got a lot of content to do before that comes around. Let's go. This is always such a big milestone. When I played on Horizon server, I still do it from time to time. I actually unlocked C before I unlocked Sky. Hey, Hex Reaper, how are we doing, my man? How is the YouTube life treating you? You got any cool stories lined up for us? Look at him coming in at the right point. Just as we unlock Sky, Hex is like, I'm here. Right, I'm not going to worry about doing any more missions for this, because I think we need better gear before we start fighting Archangels. Always appreciate the moral support, my friend. I don't know what my one was doing. Mine went to bed. He was playing Minecraft. He's probably still playing Minecraft. He knows he should be sleeping, but he's probably in Minecraft. Right, so let's look up Blue Mage and take off cap locks. Quest an empty vessel. Speak to a Waoud. We will do, but we're going to explore. We are in Sky. We're going to explore a bit. We're going to have fun. Oh, and we've got some experience points. We are so close to 75. We're going to hit it soon. Here we go. Zoning in. We'll probably get in our cutscene before we do. I really wish Final Fantasy 11 got the HD upgrade that it deserves. I really wish they continued doing that Final Fantasy 11 remake. I think it was like a mobile one or something. Yeah, they've totally scrapped everything, which is a shame. I do feel that with how popular private servers are, it should give them the idea that there's people out there who will be playing this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how a mobile game would have worked, but I'd like a proper remake of it. I would even love Square Enix to do not a private server, a 75 server. I'm not sure where they would end it. Maybe like Wings of the Goddess plus the 3 mini expansions would be perfectly fine. I think that would be hugely popular. I would absolutely pay for that. Absolutely not. No trusts. I like trusts, but that would take away everything. Fields of Valor books and Slash Dancer is all you need to solo. You absolutely do not need anything else. Oh wait, there's home points here. I can get home points and I can just warp up here. Let us pick up a few of those. It's one thing I wish Horizon server had in was the Fields of Valor books, because not everyone can spend 5 hours a day grinding out XP. Some people just want to log on, chill out for some solo experience, and I think the books, you know, even if it's just a little boost of XP every hour, because it's a game day thing. Every hour, that's all you need. Just helps you. I shouldn't have gone up there. I should have gone up those stairs there. Yeah, I think that's all you really need, and it would just help those people who are a little bit more casual flamingos. Decent challenge, yeah. The XP up here is not gonna be wonderful. But it might be enough to ding us because we are so close to 75. And then we're going to need to talk to Matt again. Been a while since we spoke to him. Hello Chris, hello Maniac, everyone's coming in. Welcome. Welcome to the party. How are we all doing? We have just unlocked Sky, which if you've played this game before, you know exactly what that is. You should be excited like me. What's this? Field manual. You just woke up. What time is it? Where are you from again? You just woke up. What kind of wild Friday night did you have? You have no idea what that is. Well, now you do. We are in Sky. We are flying in the sky on a floating island. Ah, nice. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that climb was something else. Yeah, I remember you saying that it was an absolute nightmare trying to get up back then because that would have been before the map was out. Chicago, Illinois. Please say you're from Chicago. Please tell me you're from Chicago. Right, where am I going? I'm going to turn on the teleporter. Chicago? You're from Chicago? Okay, Maniac, give me a second. I don't know if you'll care about this, but I certainly do. Hi, Chicago. Hey, it's okay. I've got respect for the Bears, man. I've got respect for the Bears. I was rooting for you against the Lions, though. I was shouting at the TV at the end of that Chicago Detroit game the other day. Like, what are you doing? I feel for you guys. I thought you had it. I thought you had it. Right, so we're going to warp back to the start of here. We're going to kill some of the big doll things. Hopefully not pop the NM because he'll just annihilate us. But it's just so fun running around this zone. Coach got fired because of that. Yeah, he should have got fired. He absolutely should have got fired. Caleb should be getting a suspension from the managers too. I know he's a rookie, but God, come on. What are you playing at? I have not beaten Siren yet, no. We can maybe give it a bash here. We can try it tonight. We're 5 levels higher than we were before. So, you know, we've got nothing to lose. Well, not, why not? We'll add it to the list. Let's fight one of these bad boys, see what happens. What level are these? Seems tough. Oh, that's not too bad. I need to watch out, because if I get too close, those ones in the archways will aggro me. Seems to be okay just now. Treasure Hunter 3. We still need to get a Thief's Knife. wonder if I can trick attack this guy. Oh, still in range. Yeah, these are good memories, these ones right here. I might try and do some more Chains of Promathia later on. We will see how we go. Oh, nice one. Grats, man. 400 XP. $400 XP is not a lot in this day and age. When I was out soloing in Zeta, I was breaking 4k a mob here. I have no idea if Siren exists. Let's have a nosy. Did you ever use Final Fantasy Auction House website? Or was that before your time? That might have been before your time, I guess. Siren server does still exist. What was your character name, Chris? Hey, Miss Cause, how we doing? Oh my god, it's gonna blow up! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh my! We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Ow. Oh, I'll pop yours on too, miss. I didn't realize you were going on soon. I appreciate that, though. I have not taken a play online survey yet. No, I did see someone posting about that. Right, come on, heal. Heal, please. Heal me! No, I will. I'm going to take a look at that survey. Right. Siren server Mads. There he is. Last played July 6th, 2009, apparently. Oof. Mate, I've not even got Goldsmith 100. It's ended already? Oh well. I guess I won't be doing it. I have goldsmithing like 96 on my other character, but crafting is not... Whoops. Not as big as it used to be. Oh, I really don't think Final Fantasy XI is going to be doing anything. Unfortunately. As I say, I'd love to see it make a comeback and all that, but I just... 75, we have done it. Let's everyone give a cheer. We have hit 75. Oh, the trusts are doing it too. Let's take a screenshot. Happy days. I don't think it really gets us anything. We can unlock merits. You know, I'm going to warp out before I die. I feel one of those things are going to blow me up. No, let's go do our cutscene. There's a cutscene just up here. Yeah, they definitely have to do something if they were going to bring it to like new age consoles and whatnot. Do you know what would be really fun, actually? If they added like a trophy list. If they brought this to PlayStation and had like a trophy list, that would be so fun. If I could sit on my sofa playing this on my 55-inch TV, the missus would hate me, but I would love it. Right, there should be a cutscene up here. Thank you, Chris. Here's to 75. Oh, what level's that guy? Seems tough as well. Now the big question is, do we play, or do we do Archangels 1 by 1, or do we do Divine Might? Remora, where did they merge to? I originally started on Ragnarok. I then moved over to Bismarck when I met a friend on Final Fantasy XIV alpha testing, because I was lucky enough to get picked for that. He persuaded me to come over to Bismarck. Spent about a year there, I think. And then went back to Ragnarok, which was awesome because all the friends I made on Bismarck followed me over back to Ragnarok. Which basically just pumped up the player quality of Ragnarok by about 80%, just bringing those 10 guys over. Azura is an interesting server. While it's the most populated, like I've shown you guys, I'll do it again though when we warp back to Juno. I've turned on the chat filter for Yell. No, I don't think any of them do play. Let me just check. One of them last played in June this year. But other than that, I don't think any of them play anymore. Right, so yeah, Azura is good. However, if you do this, you turn off the chat filter for Yell, you're going to see how horrible it looks. Maybe I should change to Bahamut. AV, Absolute Virtue. Yeah, he's still there. He's still a thing. I believe he's obviously a lot easier now. No, yeah, he's in C. You were right. He's in C. It's Absolute Virtue. Yeah. But yeah, that. There you go. That's your yells, and that's been on for like 30 seconds. RMT, RMT, RMT. Like that's it. That's all you get. There are no genuine yells anymore. So we're turning that back on because we're not looking at that all day. Absolute Virtue's in 14 now as well. Where do you fight AV in 14? Right, so we need to talk to Matt. We'll unlock merits. And we cannot... No, we'll have to be able to do our next quest, won't we? Level cap quest. Eureka. Oh, I actually kind of liked Eureka. It reminded me very much of Campaign Battle in 11. $64 player raid? Jeez. Is it the Moogle I need to talk to? Sure, let's do it. Merit points. Hey, okay. Nope. Moogle again then. Exceed my limits. Will I ever? 5 kindred seals. You also have to accumulate 3 merit points. Okay, we can do that. So instead of... Okay, let's go to the old Mog House and we will run over merit points real quick for those that are newer. Eureka's also in... What is that? Is that Final Fantasy 3 that has Eureka? Or is it 4? That's pretty cool that they lock you out if you fail it. Yeah, I would have hated to have been part of the H&M scene back in the day. I did a little bit of H&M back in... I think I started in 2009. But I never did it hardcore. That was just too much for me. I couldn't deal with this. If you're online, you have to stand here for 4 hours waiting for this NM to pop. I was like, no, I'm absolutely not. I've got way better things to do with my time than that. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have merit points. When you hit 75, you unlock the ability to beef your stats up using merit points. So instead of getting experience points, you will get limit points. For every 10,000 limit points you get, you will get 1 merit point. It's absolutely insane how many you need to upgrade things. Like strength. To upgrade strength once, you need 3 merit points. So 30,000 limit points. I think for the last like 5 levels of strength, you need 9 to get 1 strength. We can upgrade our combat skills here. So different jobs obviously have different skills. It's really cool what you can do. Certain jobs have got their own individual categories for giving you like new abilities and stuff. Lores recast. Aura steal I think you take. So if a mob uses invincible, if you use steal, you steal invincible. Dragoon's got really cool stuff. Deep breathing. Less of a thing nowadays, but back at 75, fantastic. Angan, fantastic. So many fun things to play with. There's new weapon skills you can get, which is pretty cool. And we'll need to get... what's everyone called for thief? Accentrator. Yeah, there we go. Right, so... what we're going to do is... we're going to cap out on experience for 75 before we learn... before we get any more merits. That's kind of what you usually do. We'll cap out on XP because obviously if we die we'll then de-level and then you can't gain merits. So that could suck. Right, so we are going to head over to Whitegate next. And see about unlocking Blue Mage. Something I've been speaking about for quite a while. For the folk that have came in a bit late, just so you know, I have started my own Discord server. In the description below, there should be an invite link if you want to click that and join the community. I did say earlier that I've never had a Discord server before. There's so many things with Discord I don't know. So it's kind of bare bones right now, but we will work it out. We'll work it out. Let's go to home point 1. Odd though, because I was fairly early to getting on to Discord. Actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but the creator of Discord was a huge Final Fantasy XI player. If you ever used the website Guildwork or Guildworks, I can't remember which one it was. He created Guildworks, and then he made Discord. My number on Discord is 1336, which I think is incredibly close to one of the newer, or one of the first people there. Like, in terms of a server this size, like 1336 is a pretty low number. Me and my group that used to run, we got onto Discord pretty quick. Right, Woud. How do we unlock Blue Mage? So he's going to ask us a whole bunch of questions. Gaze into... yeah, let's gaze away. Of course we're going to gaze away. Ooh. 1 forges for oneself. Okay. I'll get on that. I'll get on with camping the Emperor. Maybe not in a live stream, but I will do a video. I'm not going to add it to the playlist, but I will do a video where I'm camping VE. I did have that episode where I saw him though, didn't I? Was someone not killing him? I can't remember. Without hesitation. Chaotic life. Embrace life as a beast. Cut him down. I'm pretty sure if you get any of these questions wrong, you have to start again. Follow your sense of justice. If you progress through the questions, Woud will not progress a quest until at least one game day later. Zoning at least once. Agree to help, answering that his words have moved you to action. Okay, so I need to wait a game day. I should not ask for payment you this day. Okay, so yeah, we need to wait a game day, which isn't too long. That's like, what, 20 minutes? Tops? Yeah, oh, it was... Yeah, from that... Oh, what was it called? Was it like the Valkyrum Empress or something like that? Imperator. Valkyrum Imperator it was. Yeah, it was from... It was one of those pop NMs. Okay, so we'll come back here in like 20 minutes to finish off the Blue Mage quest, or continue the Blue Mage quest. We're not going to finish it off quite yet. Yeah, Imperator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's check. No, not that. Besieged. Nothing going on in Besieged. Unfortunately. Right, let's head up the auction house and see what there is for level 75 for us, shall we? I don't think there's really going to be anything. But, let's have a nosy anyway. I know I should do my AF, but I really don't want to. Oh, I know what we're... Right, what we're going to do, actually, we are going to get a little bit of experience, we're going to get a little bit of buffer, and then we're going to hit up Dynamis. That's what we're going to do. Or shall we hit up Siren first? Oh, that's... not even expensive. Let's pick up one of these. Alright, we will hit up Siren with a fancy new dagger. Harp thing. What was the damage on it? 35, so you will go main hand. Hoplite Harp offhand. The rest of our gear is just straight up embarrassing, but that's fine. I've looked at prices of stuff, and like things are so expensive. Like, it's utterly ridiculous. I could send over Gil for my main character, but I cheated enough giving myself that XP ring. Right, so I think we need to go to our warp towers, isn't it? We'll go try Unity Warp, guys. And I think I can teleport to Yatunga Jungle. I'm pretty sure it's Yatunga I can teleport to, and it puts me like right there. Unfortunately, when we level, I'm gonna, by the way, if I die, I de-level on this fight. When I level to 76, I'm gonna be short on my dancer subjob. But that doesn't matter. We don't care about that. Alright, Yatunga. Let's hope for the best on this one. Yeah, it does. It spits us out right there. That's awesome. How did I do this last time? Did I leave the Corsair? Oh, I had Tenzin for DD. Oh, is my dancer 38? I don't even know what level my stuff is. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there you go. You know more than I do. I don't know, should I use 10s? Nah. Let's go Corsair. Right, let's hit something and get a few buffs on before we continue. Alright, come on. Buff us up. We didn't get many buffs there, mate. Let's try again. We're really not getting many buffs here, are we? Oh, we're getting attacked by a monkey. Phalanx? Mate, how about Shell? Oh well. Death or glory, boys. Here we go. Oh my god, we're still hitting for nothing. Oh no! They're all muted. No, let's not waste our time with that, shall we? Let's just leave. That's silly. What Dynamis zone shall we do? Let's go do some Dynamis. Oh no, I've not done my Dynamis cutscenes yet. Right. Bastock? Bastock? Are you feeling okay? Bastock. Although it is one of the smaller zones and the time extensions are much easier to get. What was I doing again? I forgot what I was going to do. Cutscenes. Oh god, you Bastokins. Right, we need to get a cutscene here now, and I think we need to go to one of the... Hey! Hey! What's this guy slapping me for? Oh wow. How rude. I hope I don't have to, like, edit that. Nobody look at that. Bad word. Not my fault, YouTube. I didn't do anything. It was that guy. I could call a GM on that guy for abuse. That'd be funny, actually. Not that they would do anything in this day and age. Oh, no. Should we do Zarkobard? Oh, no, I can't. I've not unlocked it. I need to do the cities first. Oh. You know what? Let's do Juno. Juno's, like, right here. Unless you really want me to do Bastock. I mean, we're absolutely going to die anyway. We are only 75. This is 75 content. We've only just hit the appropriate level. We are not even remotely appropriately geared for it. Right, we've got a cutscene here. Valkyrie, I could do that, but I'm not sure the time extension's there. It's quite a big zone. Juno's good because it's so small. All the time extensions are like really close. You absolutely can do Dynamis. Oh, so you don't know about new Dynamis yet? Oh, you're in for a fun one right now. Now, I need to be careful because I've not got the key item that reduces the time limit. So if we die here, we're locked out for 3 days. Real time. Oh, Death or Glory. Let's do Juno. Do not possess a prismatic hourglass. Okay, we need to head to the Void. Oh, am I going to have enough gil for this? Dynamis. I forgot about all these prereqs. Dynamis might have to wait. Yeah, so, Chris, Dynamis is nothing like you remember it. Yes, you can go in solo. You can call trusts. There are 5 statues in the zones, each one increasing the time limit. It might be 4 statues. Each one increasing the time limit of how long you're allowed in there. How much gil, mate? 500 grand. Okay, we need to make some gil. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be bad. I'm going to log over to my main character, send over the 500,000, and we'll just get on with Dynamis. We don't need to be sitting here farming 500 grand. So yeah, what Dynamis is, you don't... So if you remember it, you have all the statues walking around and stuff. You pull a statue, it pops mobs. None of that anymore. The mobs are just up. Just like normal overworld stuff, the mobs are roaming around. Each mob, or each job rather, or job type, has a certain weakness. So you get the ability to stagger monsters. Right, I'm just going to log out and switch over. You get to stagger mobs. Staggering them increases the drop rate of currency. There's that awesome music. But yeah, you need to kind of work out which mobs are staggered in what way. Which we will go over when we're in the zone. It'll be easier to kind of show you guys. Where am I? Are we still in Alzabi? Look at my beautiful dragoon. Right, we'll head to the Mog House. We will transfer the gil, and then we'll scoot back over. And you're going to have to deal with the 30 FPS rather than 60 because it's not set up on this character, I think. No, 29 frames per second. Okay. What else has my Dragoon got here? Where's our Gugnir? Our beautiful, beautiful Gugnir. My first relic that I ever had. Took me almost a year to build it. Ah, the good old days. Right, delivery box, send. Let's just send him 1,000,000. Let's keep it easy. Right, goodbye TV. I'll see you again soon. So yeah, I'll go over Dynamis a little bit more thoroughly when we actually get into the zone, because it is a lot easier to show you. However, before you can stagger things, you need to do your time extensions. Without those, you're not allowed to stagger anything. Right, we are a little bit more prepared now. They did redo Dynamis, so there's a level 99 version of Dynamis now, which is like old school Dyna. Where it's the statues, you pull the statues, the mobs pop. where are we going? Norvalen, Devoy. Right, let's get our hourglass. You only need the one hourglass. You don't need to go to this goblin every single time. Because it turns into a key item. You just use that every time. I believe at this point it's still 72-hour lockout. Once we beat Siren, that, you know, we've obviously just given up on, that reduces it to, I want to say, an hour? Or is it instant? I think it's instant. I think you can instantly just leave the zone and go back in. But Juno... Yeah, I'm just going to do Juno because Juno's a really small zone. Yeah, it's really cramped and stuff, but it's a small zone. It should hopefully be easy enough to get the time extensions, and then I can show you how the staggers work. However, there are a lot of mobs, and as I say, we're not even remotely well geared. There we go. Are we ready? Let's go. Dynamis, here we go. Finally getting some endgame content shown. I've been waiting for this for so long. The music. Right, as we can see, I don't know if Thief drops in down in this zone. Unfortunately. I don't know if we'll even be able to kill anything. As I say, we are 75. This is 75 content. We're not well geared. There's bots everywhere, actually. See, all these people running around, they'll be bots. They'll be your RMT just farming currency. Master level thief. Right, so we're looking for a goblin statue. There, it's over there yet. So let's grab you, sir. Please don't kill the statue, I need it. Oh, they almost did too. That's not going to track for me, is it? No, it's not. Because that other player hit that, I didn't get the key item. Oh, there's an NM. Let's get out of here. Right, so we'll need to wait a few minutes for that to repop. Okay. There's a goblin statue up there. Right, has she aggroed all of those? I'm hoping she's aggroed all of those. Oh, he's not after me, is he? Okay, we're fine. Come on. Oh yeah, Dynamis isn't instanced either. Hey lady, can you take that off me, please? Why are they not healing me? I do believe we're now locked out of Dynamis. I didn't expect to die that quick, but that's just another prime example why I hate trusts. You literally cannot trust them to heal you. There was 3 trusts there. They could have blasted me with a cure 4. Let's click on this. Can I enter Dynamis Juno for 17 days? Vanadiel time. That's actually not too bad. I mean, it's obviously we're locked out for like 10-12 hours. So that kind of sucks. But hey, it's Dynamis. Did anyone expect any different? I mean, you're meant to be dying in Dynamis. Okay, let's head back to Whitegate and continue on with Blue Mage, shall we? And I didn't de-level. How much experience did I lose? Like 50 XP. Jeez. That tour gun. Home point 1 will do. Okay, I'm going to try and explain Dynamis without the visual aid. So you need to kill those statues that give you a key item that boosts your time extension. Ideally, you're going to want to get all time extensions for 2 reasons. 1, more time. And 2, it allows you to stagger mobs using red staggers. Now, staggers are done depending on the job of the mob you are fighting. So a lot of people go in Thief/Dancer. /Dancer is seen as one of the best Dynamis jobs there is, because your steps, your flourishes, Thief has Mug, Steal, all of those can stagger the mobs that need job abilities used on them. So you'll get certain mobs that require magic to be used on them, some will be weapon skills, and some will be job abilities. Welcome back, Maniac. You've just watched us die. What's this guy asking for us to do? Blah 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 blah. The treasure, let's take a jewel. It said have a glow with a bluish tint to be found near the bank of a certain river. Siren's Tear, North Gusser. I knew it was going to be the hard one. I knew it. I'm pretty sure there is this is a pain in the whatsits to get to. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Siren's Tear. Okay. I find Dynamics really hard to explain without actually doing it. I have created a Discord. Well, I've had a Discord account for a long time. I was actually explaining that earlier. I was pretty early to the Discord game, but I have created a server. Should be in the description below. Should being the key phrase, of course. Let me just double check myself. I don't know how to bring the description up. Yes, it's in the description below. That should have one of those permanent invite link things. Right, so we need to head to Port Bastock. As I say, I've never ran a Discord server before, so it's bare bones. I don't know the ins and outs. There's probably a lot of basic stuff missing that a lot of other servers have, mainly because I don't have a clue how to do it. But we'll learn. We'll learn. We'll get there. Right, Bastock Port. We should have one near the exit there. Perfect. Perfect. And now this was saying something like you can't have stuff equipped. Right, examine the question marks at the river at the border of J8 and J9 in North Gusterberg with no main or sub weapon / shield equipped. The question mark will disappear and reappear when someone else along the river if you have weapons or shields equipped and attempting to pick it up. So that's interesting. Ask all the questions you want, my man. Ask all the questions you wish. I do like the Gustabird music. So, okay, let's take these things off, because apparently we ain't allowed them. Flee. Now we need to get to that little green river just here. Apparently. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was a bit you needed to go through Dangrove Wadi and like under the waterfall. But it's not, so we're okay. I believe I have to then go fight something, which is not really what I want to do. We're at the end of the river between J8 and J9, so there should be a question mark over here somewhere. Ah, there she goes. This is another one of those quests where, like, how did anyone work this out? A stone with a bluish tint near a river. That's all the guy said. Like, how are you meant to find that? I wish I had more time too. This takes up so much of my time. I'm just kind of lucky that a lot of my videos are short. Let's bring this back up here. I just wish I still... Alakazam. I loved Alakazam. That's where I started out as well. I don't remember using the wiki back then, but Alakazam, I spent a lot of time on Alakazam, especially on the Dragoon forums. Doesn't exist anymore, I'm afraid. 1.1. Right, trade in the item and he will tell you to go to the Adewa subterrane. Oh, there isn't a fight. It's just go click on something. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I could have swore there was a fight for this. Yeah, when I used to work night shift, like, I wish I still worked night shift because I would have had so much more free time to do this. Every day when I got home, kiddo goes to school and I could just sit for like 3 hours every single day. Monday to Friday, I could just sit filming. But alas, I do not work night shift anymore. So my days off are spent just sitting in front of the computer, which is fine. I like doing it. Oh hey, Butt Soup. That's an interesting name, my friend. Butt Soup. Oh wait, we're trading something. One Siren's... Oh really? I can buy it? Ah, it's probably worth a fortune. In fact, let's check. I didn't realize I could buy that. F11 auction house. Siren's tier. Oh no, auction, bazaar only. Okay, you can't actually auction house it. So we are headed to the Adewa subterrane, which we do not have a warp for, I'm afraid. Enter G7 in Baflau thickets. We can do that, no bother. And because we have our mount, we don't have to worry about aggroing anything. When the cutscene is over, you'll be returned to Whitegate and able to change to Blue Mage. Awesome! Yeah, I think we'll mess around in Blue Mage for a bit after that. Try and learn some spells. Blue Mage is always such a struggle to learn spells. And it will be especially now because you level so fast, so you'll end up just killing things really easily without even trying. Question mark, it's a new person. I like seeing question marks. It's good to see like people being new and playing this. Unless they're like me and recording a series and they're not new. But we like seeing series anyway. I like seeing all Final Fantasy XI content. Right, we are heading to G7, which I believe is not too far. We have no map. Okay, so it's not the entrance I thought it was going to be. So let's pull up a map of Buffalo Thickets. G7 is over there by the tower. Helps if I click on the game. Hello, Mr. Trey. Right, where are we? H7, so it should be too far. Colibri! I'm still annoyed. I know I said this in like 3 or 4 episodes. I'm still annoyed that they got rid of the Greater Colibri camp. Where's the entrance? Oh, it's up here. I would have loved to have been level 75 Dragoon and trying to just solo Greater Colibri again. But no such thing anymore. That's nice music. I don't know what way to run. I'm looking for like an altar of some kind with a pool of water in the middle. Planar rift. Alright, Adewa Subterrane. Oh, far too many maps. Right, okay. Enter the subterranean at G7 and proceed to the platform at H9. So what's that? Southeast? Is that not where I just came from? Oh no, this looks interesting. This is different. That looks promising. A pool of water. Okay, okay. This is actually really good music, isn't it? Not as good as Zeta though. But as I've said before, Zeta triggers a copyright thing. I don't understand why. Like, it's the only music in the game that seems to trigger some kind of copyright issue. No way. That's so cool. Yes. Yes. I wonder what happens if you say no. Does it like cancel the quest? Well, after this cutscene, we can become a blue mage. Hey, we can now become a blue mage. Right, let's get on level 1 and go have some fun. There's a whole point right there. Where am I going? You know what? Just because you guys are from Bastock, we're going to level up in Gustaberg. I don't know if we can learn anything there, but we'll level up in Gustaberg for a bit. Oh, clearly my bot on Discord is not working right already. The welcome and the general off topic seem to be getting... Oh well, I'll fix it later. Thank you for joining the Discord though, even if it's clearly not working right already. We'll work it out, we'll work it out. Level 59 Dark Knight. It's nice to see. We do like a Dark Knight. I do like that it was a tank in 14. That was a nice change. I feel playing tank was incredibly easy in Final Fantasy 14. You also never had to wait for queues. You got instant parties. Want to do your daily roulette? Instant party. So for those that do not know, blue mages rely on monster abilities as our own abilities. Let's just stick with Slash Dancer. So basically, to learn spells, blue mage has to wait for a monster to use an ability, and if you're lucky, 2 bronze harnesses, you will learn it, and 2 bronze mittens. Clearly I went shopping twice without realizing. Let's get some extra MP. Do we have any headgear? A bronze cap. Look at us, we're rocking the gear already. Pimped out level 1. So we have successfully done all of our main targets for this live stream. We've actually done it. I'm pretty sure this is the first one where I've done all of my main goals. I normally run out of time. Let's see what items we can acquire from the vendor. Scrolls? Any good scrolls there, my man? Warp, re-raise. Seems mildly pointless. Food? Got any good food there? Jack-o'-lantern. Very, very, very good level 1 food. Does you good until like level 25, to be honest. 10 accuracy, 10 evasion, you really can't fault it. I'm not sure what spells we can learn here, so there's a fantastic website called the Blue Mage Hunting Grounds that gives you a massive list. Where is it? Oh, there it is, okay. So it gives you a massive list of all of the spells that Blue Mage can learn, and it tells you where to learn it, what's the best level, what's the best mob, all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, there seems to be absolutely nothing here. We can maybe get Pollen, Sand Spin. Can we get Sprout Smack? Are there... You know what, I don't like Port Bastock. I'm going to go to Markets and head out that door there. Headbutt. Is that Mandragoras or Kodavs? Kodavs, okay, that's good. We can get that at some point. Very important one. Cocoon we cannot get here, but that is another one of those must-have spells for a Blue Mage. Especially when you're going Dragoon/Blue, which I will be. I do intend to level Dragoon, and I will be doing that as like a random recording. I'm not going to be adding it to the series playlist. I'm going to do a random playlist on the side where people can just watch me. I'm fairly sure I went over that in the last episode where I was just going to use a bard. A little pocket bard to keep us going. I think I'm going to do that now as well, actually, in Blue Mage, just to... Let's not level too fast. I mean, we do want to learn some spells. And if we've got our paladin just one shot on everything, we're not going to learn a thing. Although apparently I'm killing them pretty quickly myself. $256 XP. Oh, screw it. Let's just plow ahead. We'll get the spells eventually. Go on then. Where's your one-shot ability, man? Have you forgotten how to do it? So Blue Mage isn't going to be much until we actually learn some spells, I'm afraid. At some point I'm going to have to just solo stuff. There we go. There we go. Is that guy running away? Is he okay? I thought he was getting chased by the bee. I still can't get over the quickness of the leveling in this game now. What level do you think we are now? Level almost 5. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. Oh, can I get Hell Dive from these guys? I'm gonna get rid of him. He's actually annoying me. Level 6. I feel like I'm killing these things too fast normally. Do I have to just like hand to hand everything before I can learn a spell? Even hand to hand's killing them fast. It's really not making a blind bit of difference. Let's get the Corsair out because he can give me the XP buff. Oh no, I've got enmity, I can't call him. It's another question mark. Loads of new players around tonight. That's so fun to see. So what should we finish off with? Shall we try some COP? I don't remember exactly where I got to. I think I need to go to Sacrarium. I think that's exactly where we are. Secrets of Worship, yeah. Right, let's head out of here. Blue Mage isn't really exciting right now, I'm afraid, guys. I will level it off screen and we will learn some spells, and then we can kind of look into how Blue Mage works another time when I've actually got some spells to use. So for now, we are gonna take a bash at some, if I can spell, secrets of I thought it was called, was it the Secret of Worship? The Secrets of Worship, there we go. Okay, so we are gonna change back to Thief. In terms of levels, we are far, far above what we need to be, so nothing is going to be dangerous to us. It's just quite a long mission. Oh, I needed to do that. I needed to do that side quest, didn't I? A Hard Day's Night. We needed to do that. So what we need to do is we need to talk to a guy in Tavnasia, kill an orc, then we need to go to Sacrarium to get a sea lion key and a coral key, trade them both to the quest guy, and he gives us a night key, and that lets us get through a door which you would normally need at least 2 people through. So I think that's what we're going to work on. We're going to get those keys. We don't actually need to talk to him yet. We can get the keys first and then come back. Do I have a teleport to take me quickly there? Tavnasian Archipelago, Aqueducts. Not really what I'm looking for, I'm afraid. Nope. Tavnasia, safe hold. Okay, so we're gonna have to just go to the safe hold and hoof it, I'm afraid. So we're gonna want the northwest exit. So we will need a sea lion key and a coral key. Let's figure out exactly how we get those. Keramet. And Fomors, okay. So let's ignore that. How am I meant to get? Oh, okay, I might be thinking of the old professor. Okay, so Keramet we should be able to get, no bother. Okay, let's just head on through and see what we can do. Keramet, I believe, is a course NM, which I think can charm? Maybe? They usually can. I'm really annoyed that Siren beat us again, or I wouldn't have been able to beat her. Apparently the recommended level 80 was pretty serious. I'm going to need to start doing like whole episodes on Abyssi, whole episode on Dynamis, whole episode or two. I'll probably need several episodes for Sky. And once I'm a high enough level, I'll be able to go through all of that properly. Because as we saw with Dynamis, that really didn't work. Really did not work. But again, I blame the trusts. This is where I used to do my logging on Horizon server. I was always in North Camp. It's the worst camp, but it's the one that no one else is ever at, so you get it to yourself. I'd farm those guys, those birds on Horizon. Really good drop on those. The giant feathers and the plumes. That's good money if you're playing on Horizon server right there. Right, we're going to hop off this and pick up the home point. You may recognize that swirling vortex there. So basically in a later mission for... In fact, you know what? I might have access now. No, we do have access. Okay, we're going to jump in here and jump right back out. Because this is like level 99 stuff in here. This is not safe for us at all. So you liked me unlocking Sky earlier? Here is Esha Ruan. This is serious. This is endgame 99 stuff right here. I'm not going further than this. Everything in this zone will just destroy me. Like those things over there. What else we got? There's some more over there. But yeah, this is Esha Ruan. We will go over this zone at some point. It will be a long time, I think, before we get to there, though. But we have many episodes before we get to there, and there will be many after it. Still a really cool zone to be in. And the music is very foreboding. It's very, very evil sounding. Right, onwards with our mission. Oh god, Sacrarium. Of course, I'm going to need to pull up the map for the labyrinth. So in this zone there is a labyrinth, and it changes depending on what day of the week it is in the game. Oh my, getting tired now. It's only 10:30. Cutscene? No, just pressing on. Right, so we need to pull up a map of Sacrarium. There it is. Oh, we are getting a cutscene. So we need to get Keramit. Okay, so he is part of this mission. He's just not the NM I was thinking of. Right, okay, we just need the labyrinth though. Of course something terrible awaits us. This zone is horrible. Or it used to be at level cap level. Right, what day of the week are we on? We're on Earth's Day, which means we need to take the south exit. What's that? Survival guide for teleport. Oh ho ho ho. Happy days. Right, let's get all the trusts out. This looks like a never-ending room with how far this draw distance goes. Right, jig up. And I presume we do not have a map of Sacrarium. No, we do not. So south and then... So we've got Stegator. These things are true sight. They're also too weak to be worthwhile. Was not expecting that. I know I'm too high a level for this area, but I was not expecting them to be too weak. Right, so we need to follow this map here. Unfortunately, oh my lord, the NM we have to fight is a... I think I've said this already. It's a coarse NM, and therefore it can curse us. So we do need to take a little bit of care, just for the inconvenience of it. Like, it's not going to be hard. It's just, it can just be inconvenient. Please don't aggro me. You're not going to aggro me. You're too weak. Probably don't even need sneak, to be honest. I feel this zone should have some kind of creepy music to it. Or do you find the silence to be creepier than actual music? This is another zone that I've spent a lot of time in on Horizon server. Let's just kill some foamers. We need the keys from these guys too. We are still weaponless. Let's not be punching them. So on Horizon, there is a weekly quest in here. So it's one of those zones that normally you would do it, the missions for it, and then you'd never return. Ever, for any reason other than helping people do missions. But Horizon, there's a weekly quest, which I think is actually in the real game. It's in the retail game. I just hadn't heard of it until Horizon server. That gets you an XP scroll. You can get like 3,000 experience points from doing this little quest, which is great for leveling those sub jobs that you don't actually enjoy leveling, like Ninja. I leveled Ninja from level 20 to 37 on Horizon without partying. It was absolutely wonderful. So many quests for getting easy free XP. Is that guy going to attack? When we hit level 76, we can go into Abyssy and get some new gear. Now, unfortunately, being thief, while the gear I can get is good, it's head to toe pink, which is fine for some people. I don't think pink's my colour. Okay, good. There's our key. We can head out now, or head off to the NM. Yeah, the gear is really good. It'll be a massive upgrade and actually level appropriate. I just don't think it looks very good, to be honest. But luckily we have lock style these days. Now, he is a higher level. He is easy prey. He might aggro us. Spiders? I don't remember spiders in this zone. incredibly tough. Ooh, they added higher level mobs here. Now, we can kill all these now, or they will flood in and aggro us when we fight the big guy. Let's just do them now. Wow. Let's not bother. Let's not waste our time. They're not a challenge at all. So is this guy up? Yeah, he's teaching a class. He's at the front of the class, teaching some lessons. Let's go take him out. So all those skeletons would normally aggro. There's a couple left, so they might come running through that door up there. Here they come, here they come. So yeah, this guy drops a sea lion key. Then we will go and do the quest and trade them in. That gives us a Temple Knight's key, which allows us to progress in the mission on our onesies. Otherwise you need a party of folk. Look at that light skill chain. Who did that? Sea Lion key. So now we need to warp out of here and head back to Tavnasia. Where are we? Where are we? Hard Day's Night. Clear orcs nearby. Click on that to spawn a Ranger Orc NM. Oh, well, that's interesting. At least now, though, we can teleport using our survival guide straight back down to the aquarium. We do not have to run all the way again. So this guy's on the middle landing. Where's the middle? So that's the bottom floor. No, home point 1 will be fine. Return to Amnesia and speak with him to complete the quest. Afterwards, trade him the 2 keys to get your Temple Knight's key. Wonderful. So we're looking for... Who names these people? Quelviet. Quelviet? Should be on this floor. This is the middle landing. Quelviet, are you at the... There he is. He's by the altar. Quelviet? I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Sure I do. That's why I came all the way to Tavnasia to join a Sandorian cult. Right, zone into Lafayette Meadows by taking the south exit at I-6. Okie dokie. Still need some buffer there. That XP is not looking good. Now it tells me to clear the orcs nearby because they'll link in. I really don't think I'll need to do that. I've got a sneaking suspicion we'll be absolutely fine. No, it's not. You're wrong. Sarta Baruta is number 1. Whitegate or Zeta, I think, is for number 2. There's a contest between those two for second position. I've mentioned this before, Sarta Baruta, no matter what level I am, I always feel like a brand new player running through Sarta Baruta. when you zone into it and that music hits, it just reminds me of when I first started playing the game. You're level 1, you've got that question mark, you've got a bronze sword, no gear, and it feels so good running through those zones. Just takes you right back to the first time you played. And I've played, I've had a fair amount of characters, both on retail and private servers. I still feel brand new. Even when you unlock a new job. Obviously, it's hard to on retail now because of how fast you level, which I just showed with Blue Mage. Like, it's ridiculous, level 7 or 8 already. But on things like Horizon, with the amount of time you have to be in that zone leveling, you feel brand new when you're level 1. I really liked being at Horizon when it started. While it was overcrowded and stuff, it was great having no sub job. Being level 1, no sub job, just killing stuff. Like, it was so much fun. Right, there should be a question mark here. Click the question mark at the top of the platform. Was it up there? And I'll be honest, it's just one of those things I didn't really get with Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if it's just like, because I came from 11, I had so many expectations. Like, the only other MMO I had played before 11 was Guild Wars, and I didn't really play that very often. I never really got into it. Okay, so I don't have to click anything. I never did. I did the alpha testing, but I never actually then went on to play the game. I think at that point I was too deep into 11. I think at that I was I building a relic? I think I was maybe building a relic. And kind of that was just taking up all my time. I joined 14 when A Realm Reborn came out. Oh dear. Were you playing with a controller? Or a mouse and keyboard? Because this was a conversation me and Ianto were having earlier. I just can't fathom how anyone can play Final Fantasy XIV with a controller, especially a healer. I can't wrap my brain around how a healer, like a white mage, can play with a controller. GCD? What's GCD? That's not where I'm meant to be going. Is it something cooldowns? What's the G? Maybe I might, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little level FF14 series. Like random things, like I don't know enough about 14 anymore to do a proper series on it. I'd probably just do random videos here and there. Right, so we trade this guy these 2 keys. And he should give us a Temple Knight's key. Cast time to do a heal? What do you mean? My Final Fantasy XI brain can't comprehend what you mean. Oh, right, so it takes like 3 seconds to cast the spell, rather than it being instant? Right, okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'll stick to Dark Knight. That's the wrong book. I'll stick to being a Dark Knight, that's just easy. Where am I going? Back to Secrarium. Yep, I absolutely hate them. You will never see me on White Mage, you will never see me on Black Mage, and you will never see me on Red Mage. You'll also never see me on Geomancer unless it's my alt. I have a Geomancer on another account. So I used to try box on 11 at one point. Are we still on Earth's Day? Just finishing Earth's Day. Yeah, I used to try box, and I'd have a Geo and a Bard alt. Other than that, you would never see me in any of those jobs. Oh man, if I didn't have to do my level cap quests, I could be 99 in a day. Easy. Right, if you have those, head to the map. Head to H7 on map 2. So let's... Where... Okay, right. But we need to find out... What's after Earth's Day again? Earth, water? Fire, earth, water, isn't it? You know what? We've got time. Let's see if we can make it in time before the day changes. Assuming I can remember how I got there. I've made a mistake in not bringing up the map. I believe it was this way. There's been many a times on like private servers or link shells have been like, okay, we need more white mages, we need more black mages, blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, I am absolutely not leveling those. I don't care if the link shell needs them. If I'm playing those jobs, I am not enjoying the game, and that's not what I'm here for. Have those foamers really not repopped yet? There must be someone else killing them. There's no way those ones haven't repopped that I killed. Nah, I can't do it, man. Cannot do white mage. Black mage, I could maybe suffer, because at least then you're still doing damage. Like, I like doing damage. I like seeing the numbers. Red mage and white mage, not so much. They probably do, to be honest. Right, let's say this guy aggro's me. I don't know if he will. No aggro. That's good. They probably do need a white mage, I'd have thought. I know red mage kind of took over, and white mage was pushed to the side for a while. But I'm pretty sure white mage then got its own requirements and stuff again. Right, so we're on map 2. Should be a turn here with the door. So we should... Is it a key item or an item? Must be a key item. Hey. This mission used to take you all day. Another one of those all-day missions that you'd have to set aside your whole afternoon for. There's so many of those in this game. Oh, music! Right. The next goal of the mission is to get past the 2 large doors. Blah, blah, blah. We've done that bit. After entering, take the right at the fork in the path proceeding to the wooden gate at G8. Afterwards, double back and exit back into the main hallway the way you came, out through the keyhole door at H7. Straight across from this door are a set of small stairs leading to a door at H5. This room is full of foamers and a question mark at the desk at the far side of the room. Click the question mark to pop the NM. Simple enough. Simple enough. Jeez, there's a lot of back and forth on this one. Does anyone else see the face in that? Does that look like a really unimpressed face to you? Like that old poker face meme? Maybe just me. Right, so we're just going straight over here, was it? Go to H5. Yeah, okay. So in here, we will click on there. That should pop a ghost. Nothing? The other drawer? Check the question mark in this room to attempt to pop the NM. Only those who are currently on this mission may spawn it. If the NM pops, congratulations. Otherwise, go to each of the other 5 rooms in Sacrarium. Oh, come on. Silly me for thinking this would be easy. Okay, so we may have to do a lot of backtracking and running about. So there's 3 rooms on the north side here. If it's not in either of these, we then have to go back through the labyrinth. And do the ones at the south. Although I guess the labyrinth isn't really an issue at this point anymore, is it? Oh, come on. Either way, we're going to have to go through the labyrinth, actually, even if it's this one. Okay then. Through the labyrinth. Now, we're on Water's Day. I was right. Water's Day is next. I remember things. So, Water's Day is... Oh, okay, that's not too bad, actually. I can't remember what mission's after this. This is 4-3, I believe. We've done the dragon fight. We've done Mamet's there. What's after this? I'm sure there's a 4-5. If there's not a 4-5, that'll take us on to chapter 5, which is another Promethean. Yay! I hate Prometheans. Just pop. It's going to be the last one, isn't it? It's always the last one you look in. At least nothing aggro's. I mean, it's pretty easy. As I say, I've got no right complaining about how easy, or rather how inconvenient it is. It's the last one. How inconvenient these missions are considering what they used to be. I'll tell you guys what I was thinking of doing. Now this may come across as heretical and blasphemous to us Final Fantasy XI guys. I was thinking of trying a World of Warcraft series. As someone who's been dead against World of Warcraft for a very, very long time, near 20 years actually, basically since it came out. Yeah, I've been dead against it. And I thought, you know what, for the channel, I think World of Warcraft players might actually like seeing someone completely brand new playing the game. And it would be the classic, the WoW classic one. I want to feel what it was like when it first came out. I don't want to do the New Age one. I hear the New Age World of Warcraft is very different to how it originally was. So yeah, I know absolutely nothing about World of Warcraft other than it absolutely consumed the life of one of my friends in high school. What just happened there? Oh, he teleported. Yeah, it like consumed the life of a friend of mine back in high school. And since then I was just like, this game is just not okay. But for the channel, I think that could be really, really fun to do. Something brand new. I know nothing about it. I don't know how similar it is to 11 in terms of quests. Like, do you need a Wikipedia? Or is it something you can just play and the quests are pretty obvious what you have to do? But yeah, I think it could be quite fun. I do like playing games that I've never played before. Which is why I'm quite enjoying the Silent Hill series. If any of you have watched that one. I never played Silent Hill. I don't know what's going on. It's quite chaotic. Right, we are that room there. Okay, so we're turning right here. So you think it'd be a good idea, Ianto? That'd be a fun series to watch. One of my things is, though, from my understanding, when you start a character in World of Warcraft, you pick like a class and that is it. That's your class for the whole game. It's not like 11 where you get to go back to a house and change it. So I think that would be really difficult to just stick to the one. I'd have to really think about which I want to be. If you play Classic, you're locked. Okay, I will be doing Classic because I do want to do what's more what the gamer used to be back in its heyday. So I will be doing that. I'll need to look up. I assume there's like a free trial, like 2 weeks or something. I'll probably try that. Burn out as many videos as I can in the free trial. And if I still enjoy it, we'll continue on. I think for safety, I'd probably just be a melee. It's generally what I play as. That's ominous. It's like the Hall of the Gods. Just she's got her hands up here rather than welcoming you. I'll maybe look into that later on then, kind of see the requirements for setting up a World of Warcraft account and stuff and see how we go. It definitely won't be 3 uploads a week like I'm doing for Final Fantasy. It will be less, 1 or 2. They might be a little bit longer though, like an hour and a half. Awesome. I will ask questions. Don't you worry. I will probably have a lot of questions. And I'm glad you joined up. That's awesome. I've already seen it. The Discord server channels are messed up, so I'm going to need to sort them. It's a good start. Okay. After obtaining the key items, defeat the old professor, return back to that door, head back to the large door, blah 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 blah. Once past the doors, return to the same wooden gate for a cutscene, which is what I'm doing now. So I guess that means you automatically finish the mission after that? So basically straight back to Vanadiel save hold for this. Hello. One day I'll need to go through all these cutscenes and actually read them properly because I remember nothing. Oh, jazzy camera, jazzy camera. Okay, back to the safe hold. So I think we're going to finish off this mission, which is a cutscene, and I believe we're just going to call it there because we've been powering through it for almost 2.5 hours. I'm not used to sitting here for that long. I'm getting old, guys. I need to get up and move around. Other than my brief moment of getting my Packers helmet. Which was a while ago now. I need to stretch my legs more. Right. Approach top of the hole. Safe hold. So we're going to home point 3. Yeah, Packers helmet. You know, I was actually gonna. I did one episode. I was gonna do a franchise series on the latest Madden game, and I was gonna do it in my Packers gear. I uploaded one video, and like within an hour of that video going up, I lost 5 subscribers. And at that point, I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't think people are into this. And this one this was like near the start. I had like 30 subscribers at that point. So those 5 were a big deal. It probably had nothing to do with the game. It could have been a complete coincidence that I just lost 5 at that point. But I was like, nope. I don't want to upload another one of these videos to lose 5 subscribers. That's not how this is meant to work. Travel to the home point 2 to zone into Sea Lion's Den. Okay. So we're staying in Tavnasia. We're going to home point 2 to take us to the lower part of the safe hold. And we'll get a cutscene inside Sea Lion's Den. And that, my friends, will finish Chapter 4 of Chains of Promathia. We will go into Chapter 5, The Enduring Tumult of War. And yes, access to Promethean Vassal. Oh, I hate Prometheans. Yeah, check the Iron Gate. I'm really hoping this Promethean is super easy just because I'm level 75. But again, you're still going to have the issues of those telepoint things where you need to kill something and hope that the portal opens up. Oh god, yeah, like, I hate doing it. But when you zone into the Prometheans, there is a level of just like, this is... things are getting serious now. You know, because it was level 30 cap, it was like you come out of Quiffam Island, you level in Yutunga Jungle, hit level 30, and then you're into doing Prometheans? Like... what kind of, like... leap in difficulty is that? Jazzy camera again. Absolutely, yeah. Like, you couldn't just wipe. It wasn't just a case of, oh, we've wiped, let's go try again. It's like, no, mate, this is like a 3-hour thing. We're not trying this again right away. I've mentioned in previous episodes, I don't know if you guys remember it or have seen it, about a horror story I had on Eden server where I did Promethean Holla. It took 5 hours. 5 hours to get to the boss in Promethean Holla. The cherry on top was that we actually didn't win. Where am I going? This is not where I meant to go. We lost the fight. Mainly because... yeah, the white mage couldn't enter because he was on like mission like 8-4 or 8-3. So he had to do the Promethean climbs for something. You know what? He had maybe finished Chains of Promathia and he was doing Shadows of the Departed, I think it is. Where you need to climb them and get the silvers or something like that. So he thought he would just make a party, get the boss done, they can help him do the climb. Fair enough, it's a good plan. However, because he was doing Shadows of the Departed, it locked him out of the fight. He wasn't allowed to enter. So we had to do this fight at 5 without a healer. I actually think we got the boss to like 5% and then wiped. And I basically quit. I didn't play the game for 2 weeks. I wasted a whole day for nothing. I lost XP, made no progress. I couldn't bear looking at the game again. Could not bear it. Did I get my Records of Eminence thing? For officially finishing chapter 4? Yes, I did. Okay, that's a little bit extra buffer for us as well. Wonderful. Okay guys, we're going to call that there. We've almost 2.5 hours. That's quite a lengthy one. I do hope you've all enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. We've got so much done. As I say, we've actually finished off our to-do list. I think that is the first live stream I've had where I've actually finished off my to-do list. Never happens. But we managed it. That's awesome. Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to do my regular outro, you know, for people watching on YouTube afterwards. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, let YouTube know that you've enjoyed it. It'll throw it out there, more people will see it, we'll all enjoy it even more. Throw your comments down below what you want me to do in the next episode. I'll probably continue on with Promivia and Vassal. I'll try to get up a few more levels. We will beat Siren at some point. We failed, what, twice now? 3 times? I don't know. We will beat her at some point. And obviously, don't forget to hit subscribe. Keep up to date with all that's going on. And I do hope you've all enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time for the next episode.